watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio, and now streaming at KPVM.TV and coming to Roku March 1st. I'm David Preston on this Tuesday, February 20th. A second officer-involved shooting this year happened in the early morning hours in Las Vegas. RJ Camacho reports on this story.
Today, on February 20th, a man was shot and killed by officers in the area of Eastern and Sahara Avenues in Vegas in the early morning hours. According to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, a man was armed with an edged bladed weapon when officers arrived due to a report of a suicidal subject at approximately 12:41 a.m. Officers had attempted to disarm the male using less lethal options. However, when the man allegedly charged at officers, it forced them to discharge their firearms. Following the shooting, medics had arrived and transported the man to a nearby hospital. At the hospital, the man was later pronounced dead. This has become the second officer-involved shooting this year for the LVMPD, as well as the second fatal police shooting. Officials with the Las Vegas Metro are currently urging anyone with information to contact the LVMPD Force Investigation Team at 702-828-8452. If you wish to remain anonymous, you can do so by contacting Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555 or by visiting crimestoppersofnevada.com.
A Las Vegas man who has been arrested in shooting his cousin has reached a plea deal on the charge of murder.
Relating to a shooting that occurred on August of 2022, the man accused of killing his own cousin has reached a plea deal on the charge of murder. Back in August 4th of 2022, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department officers had arrested Billy Hemsley after he told officers that he shot and killed his cousin after getting upset with them when they were play fighting, according to reports. On February 20th, Hemsley appeared before Judge Carly Kearney in the Clark County District Court and pled guilty to a count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder. Both Hemsley and prosecutors had agreed to a combined sentence of 25 to 80 years in prison, with a formal sentencing hearing scheduled for April 2nd later this year.
A traffic stop leads to an arrest when narcotics are discovered. On February 16th of this year, Nye County Sheriff deputies are dispatched to West Basin Avenue and North Davis Street here in Pahrump to assist 2 detectives on a traffic stop. One of the detectives observed a green Ford truck failing to signal to go north on David Street from West Basin Avenue. The 2 detectives conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle at David Street. As detectives were conducting the traffic stop, one of the Nye County Sheriff deputies deployed a canine dog for an open air sniff, in which the canine gave a positive response on the driver's side door handle. A search of the vehicle was conducted and no narcotics are located. The driver and sole occupant of the Ford vehicle, who was identified as Sandra Townsend Marsh, is searched, and officers discover 5.28 grams of a white crystalline substance located in Sandra's right front pants pocket. The substance is later tested and presumptive positive for methamphetamine. Sandra Townsend Marsh was taken into custody and transported to the Nye County Detention Center. Sandra is being charged with 1 count of possessing a Scheduled 1 and 2 controlled substance, less than 14 grams. Robert McKinney II is arrested in a DUI crash resulting in a fatal. RJ Camacho has the details.
A motor vehicle crash on February 16th left a motorcyclist dead in North Las Vegas at approximately 8:45 in the morning. According to investigators with the LVMPD, a Dodge Challenger was heading west on Craig when they made a left turn in front of a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, which resulted in the two colliding. The motorcyclist, who was a woman in her late 40s, was taken to UMC with serious injuries, but 2 days later, on the 18th, she had died from her injuries. According to police, the driver of the Dodge attempted to run away from the scene and was taken into custody when officers caught up with them. The driver, identified as Robert McKinney II, allegedly showed signs of impairment and was arrested under the charges of DUI resulting in death, leaving the scene of a crash, and other traffic-related offenses. However, the investigation into this incident is still ongoing.
Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen secures $7 million for the Reno-Tahoe International Airport.
On February 15th, Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen announced that she had secured $7 million for the Reno-Tahoe International Airport's terminal expansion, which is a project from the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law. Senator Rosen spoke on the matter, stating that Reno-Tahoe International Airport serves as a gateway to northern Nevada, boosting our local economy and showcasing our state's unique beauty. Darren Griffin, who is the president and CEO of the Reno-Tahoe Airport Authorities, spoke as well, thanking both Rosen and the Northern Nevada congressional delegation. He continued, stating that, by modernizing our concourses and the central utility plant that supports it, we expect to improve efficiency and reduce greenhouse gas emissions while reducing water consumption by 75%.
More news after the break. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25. The Southern Nevada Health District reports show inspectors found bed bugs over the last 5 months in Las Vegas hotels on the Strip.
Reports from the Southern Nevada Health District show inspectors found bed bugs over the last 5 months at several Strip properties. Those properties include Encore, the Venetian, the Mirage, and the Excalibur. The Nevada Resort Association said, unfortunately, these pests can be transported anywhere, unwittingly in luggage and clothing. While incredibly rare, when reported, our members take swift action in accordance with health and safety requirements. A guest staying at the Encore filed a complaint back in December. According to the SNHD, one of Encore's bedbug sniffing dogs discovered a live one in a room that was then immediately taken out of service on December 5, 2023. Besides Encore, inspectors found the insects at 3 other Strip resorts from September 2023 to January of this year. At the Venetian in September, staff moved a guest to a different suite and sent their items to be laundered after finding the critters, according to documents. In October, someone staying at the Mirage filed a complaint after being bitten by bedbugs. Mirage refunded their money. The same month, documents stated a guest checked into the Excalibur Hotel and Casino and found bedbugs in their room, which an inspector confirmed.
A year following his collapse on the field, Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin is using his platform to help Nevada schools keep children safe and healthy by making a generous donation to each Title I high school in Nevada. Rory Rossell has this story.
It's been just over a year since the Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin collapsed on the field during Monday Night Football. The scary moment happened after he tackled Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins and then collapsed on the ground. Hamlin went into cardiac arrest and medical personnel ran onto the field and immediately began CPR and used an AED to get his heart started again. He has since recovered and credits medical personnel on the sidelines for saving his life. Hamlin was diagnosed with commotio cordis, which basically means it is a rare type of cardiac arrest that happens immediately after taking a blow to the chest. Hamlin has since recovered from the incident and is now using his platform to raise awareness about how important it is to know CPR and how to use an AED. On Friday, Hamlin announced that his foundation, the Chasing M's Foundation, is teaming up with the NFL, American Heart Association, the Nevada Department of Education, and the Nevada Interscholastic Activities Association to donate $100,000 worth of AEDs to each Title I high school with an athletic program program in Nevada that is a total of 47 schools. We love to learn from the good situations instead of the bad ones. My situation could have went 1,000 other ways, and everyone was still feeling the urgency they felt that night, the first month and the first 2 months after it happened, Hamlin said. We have to feel the urgency that we felt in the beginning when my situation first happened. That's what we are doing here. We are keeping the same enthusiasm and keeping the effort going. Hamlin said that his community wants to find ways to show support for him after his cardiac incident and says that this is the perfect way to give back. To be able to directly be on the side of making an impact and making sure those kids can play safe, that warms my heart, and that is my real purpose in this world, Hamlin said.
Sleep in Heavenly Peace held their winter bed build event on Saturday. News 25 caught up with Carmen Merzan and Marjorie Washington Neers to tell us more on this event.
Hi, I'm Carmen Merzan. I'm the Nye County chapter president, and this is Marjorie. She's on our core team, and we're having a great turnout today with everybody showing up. I mean, you can really tell the community is really getting involved with this, and it's just really a great thing. So we're looking forward to make 20 beds today, because we do have some more orders for beds, so we can't wait to get out there and get those delivered. And if it wouldn't be for Sharon Tate, she is the one it lets us use the barn for our warehouse. She doesn't charge us or anything like that. She does it out of the kindness of her heart to help us do this. I'd like to thank the donors that have been donating towards us. We've had quite a few, and we've had already so far 5 people that has come to the community build and has donated money, which is really a really great thing, because that helps us buy the supplies and the wood to make the beds for the children. We buy the mattresses, and it comes with a mattress, sheets, pillows, and a blanket. So each kid, when they get it, get their own bed of their own space. They go to families in need that the kids, they can't afford to buy a bed, or there's grandparents raising their grandkids and they're just not in the position to buy beds. So that's where we come in, and we don't charge them. It's free of charge, and we get them a bed.
The next Treasurer's Trust property online tax sale will be held in late February. Mikey Ruhan has the details.
The next Treasurer's Trust property online tax sale will be held in late February. The online-only auction will be run by bidforassets.com starting February 27th at 8 a.m. and ending February 29th. Closing times vary, starting at 11 a.m. Deposits are due by 1 p.m. February 21st. The settlement date is by 1 p.m. March 4th. There are 43 parcels in Pahrump offered for this online tax sale. These are prior trust sale parcels. The parcel list is subject to change. Minimum bids range from $2,320 to $6,505. Potential bidders must place a $500 deposit in certified funds, and a 10% or $100 minimum will be added to the winning bidder's cost. There is also a $35 processing fee on your $500 deposit, making it $535 to participate.
Pets Are Worth Saving held a spaghetti dinner fundraiser and auction at the VFW on Saturday afternoon. News 25 spoke to Connie Alston and Mary Barham for the details.
Hi, I'm Connie from Paws. We're here today for a Love and Kisses fundraiser for Paws. Paws are pets worth saving here in Pahrump. Today's fundraiser is to benefit all the animals for Paws. Dogs, cats, and whatever else that might come in that's furry. So please support us and please help us, because we love animals and we're all about animals. So we're here at the VFW doing this event today.
Right, 25 bucks? Right, all right. Bill Kelly's got $25. Do we hear 30? Do we hear 30?
That's a good bill.
Huh? We are up to the oil change. Right?
Hi, my name is Mary. Paws, Pets Are Worth Saving, is located, our thrift store and office, at 520 East Street, Pahrump, Nevada. We're having this spaghetti dinner fundraiser to raise funds to feed the dogs, to care for the dogs, and anything that might come up. Our thrift store also funds this as well. You can come in anytime, Monday or Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 2 o'clock, and visit the store. We also have a yard sale the second Saturday of each month.
After the break, we have a story on kayaking in Death Valley.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
And welcome back to News 25. A temporary lake provides a rare opportunity to kayak in the driest place in the United States, Death Valley National Park.
Badwater Basin lies at the bottom of Death Valley, at 282 feet below sea level. It is the lowest elevation in North America. Badwater Basin is normally a dry salt flat. The magic ingredient this year was rain, and lots of it. Death Valley National Park averages about 2 inches of rain per year. The valley received 4.9 inches in the past 6 months, and surrounding mountains received greater amounts of rain. Most of the precipitation happened in 2 events, 2.2 inches during the remnants of Hurricane Hilary on August 20th, and 1.5 inches during an atmospheric river February 4th through 7th. As of mid-February, the temporary lake, informally known as Lake Manly, is about 6 miles long, 3 miles wide, and 1 foot deep. It may only be deep enough to kayak for a couple weeks. However, park rangers believe the shallow lake will still create beautiful reflections through April. Park rangers urge visitors to stay safe and to minimize their impact by following a few rules. Parking lots may be full if parking on a road shoulder. Drivers should be cautious of soft shoulders and ensure they are fully out of the driving lane. Footprints in the lakeshore can last for years. People should walk on established pathways. All hotels and most campgrounds in the park are open. Paved roads are open to most of the park's primary features, including the temporary lake and Badwater Basin. The National Park Service is continuing to work on secondary roads, many of which are still closed due to flood damage. Full information is at nps.gov/DEVA.
Are you tired of drafts that result in high energy usage? Did you know that leaky doors can be a major culprit? Don't worry, saving energy and staying comfortable is within reach. In this segment, Valley Electric shares a simple and effective way to seal your outside doors with weather stripping.
Did you know sealing air leaks in a drafty home can save more than 20% on your heating and cooling bills? Adding weather stripping is a simple way to keep outdoor air where it belongs. Here's what you'll need: a weather stripping set. There are several types of weather stripping available. The kind you should use depends on your budget and the size of the air leak or gap. We're using a metal V-strip with a nail kit, hammer, scissors, measuring tape, rags, safety goggles. Now let's get started. First, if you have an existing older weather stripping, remove it using a hammer. Next, wipe down the door molding with a wet rag, then a dry one. Measure the door frame to determine the lengths of weather stripping you'll need. To fully seal your exterior door, apply weather stripping around each section where the door meets the frame. Here we're applying the V-strip to the side of frame where the door closes. Cut the V-strip to fit the top and side sections of the door frame. Next, attach the V-strip with the nails positioned toward the inside of the home. Bend the unattached side to create a tension seal. Repeat these steps on the top and all side sections of the door frame. Remember, you can weather strip around windows too. Sealing air leaks is one of the best ways to save energy. Want to do more? We're here to help. Contact us to learn more about ways to save energy.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Taking a look outside through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam, it's looking cloudy with a chance of more rain. Roy Russell has your weather forecast coming up next.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Roy Rosell here from the Channel 25 Weather Studio and streaming everywhere at KPVM.TV. Taking a look at Nevada right now, up in northern Nevada, Furley is at 56 degrees, Fallon is at 57, Carson City pretty cold at 50 degrees, and then our weather twins, Tonopah and Goldfield at 46 degrees. Beatty at 55 degrees, Amargosa at 59, Las Vegas at 57, and Death Valley at 71. Here in the Paradise of Pahrump, it is currently 55 degrees. Just a little bit while ago, it was 56 degrees. Humidity 68% today, and the sun rose this morning at 6:25 a.m. and set at 5:30 p.m. Humidity skyrockets up even higher to 80%, and the low tonight is 10 degrees less at 45 degrees. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast. It looks like the sun is coming back and we're staying in the mid-60s. There is still a chance of rain on Wednesday and next Monday. But overall, I hope everybody is enjoying the sprinkles and the cloud cover that happened today. Back to the desk, here's David.
Thank you, Rory. Well, that wraps up this edition of News 25. I'm David Preston. We will see you on the next newscast. Have a nice evening.